Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Jorge Padilla. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and thank you for the support. As you're aware, we've hit 100 followers recently. Yay! Awesome. We still got work to do. That said, thank you for the support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you subscribe and follow along for more content based on just coffee, career, confidence, photography, and just fun, exciting vlogs, fun content, fun conversations between you and I say you, but I know it's just the camera. You on the other side of this lens here. And yeah, so that's something you're into, that's something that you like watching on YouTube, funny things on TikTok, then just give me a follow, a subscribe, a subscription. Thumbs up and a comment will also do just fine. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Today I'm talking about what I bring along with me on a daily basis, because these are things that I use daily. So pretty much my EDC, but also things that you can take with you to work, to your grandma's house. You can take them with you on a trip, going anywhere. And I figured this would be the best time to do it because, well, I have it right here in my hand, but also my family and I are going on a trip to Disneyland. So it's our first time going to California this, April. And I figured I'd just share what I'm taking in terms of like my EDC, like immediate needed stuff. I'll do one of the bag I'm taking closer to the trip, or maybe during the trip. I'll have to vlog it. It's gonna be fun because we haven't traveled in that manner since a little bit before the pandemic, but now we'll be traveling with 3 kids during the pandemic still. So it's gonna be fun though, nonetheless. So I'm excited. My wife and kids are super excited. So anyway, let's get into the video. So you can see here there's a case from Home Cube. Not sure if you can see that. Yeah, you can. It has a zipper, so you know, 2 of them on there. You can put it which way. Now, personally, I keep them centered. I don't know who else has OCD like that, but yeah, that's just what works best for me. So let's open it up. Other side. Ooh, sounds crispy. All right, we're gonna open. I'm excited to show you. I'm excited to show you. All right, so starting off with your iPhone or Apple product charging cord, USB-C to lightning port. You can see that there. Do we got the light just right? Let me see. I'll move it in the video. I don't care. Yeah, we do. All right, so you need one of these, plain simple. I just need it rolled up because this one's my spare one that I keep in here. It's not the main one like in the room or the house. So yeah, you need at least one of these. Depending on how many devices you have with you, how many people are going on the trip, you're gonna need these. Next is probably one of the important items that everyone should have with them at all times, regardless of, you know, where you're traveling to. If you're just leaving your house, wallet. Now, this is my favorite wallet. It is from, I'm not sure if you can see the name there. It might be backwards because of the camera, but it's from Fidelo or Fidelo. I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing it, but it has a little slit here. Usually just keep the ID there. Another one on the back that I used to keep just like spare money, and of course business cards for the photography business, because yeah, in case you didn't know, photographer. And then of course keep my main cards in there. Now I can do this all day. It's like a fidget toy basically, but it has this little switch down here, this little lever, and when you push it, whoop, cards pop right up. And they don't just pop up like in some random order. I have them organized the way that I use them most often in. But if you look closely, if I were to do it here, you see that they pop up in like order here. So basically the card that I need here, I can just grab, pay, it's done, right? Take it out, and because if I just leave it like this, I just slide this bad boy back in and it's done, it's good to go. Now, side note, this is very slim. It's made of metal though, so make sure if you're traveling on a plane or anywhere that has security that you do throw this in the bin because it is made of metal. It has like a little leather finish to it, faux leather I guess you could say. You can see the seams, the stitching here, but let me see if I can show you how it looks. because it looks really cool even without this little cool case. And this is how it looks without the case. And again, the little lever here. Awesome, I love this one. This is my favorite wallet. I've sat on this wallet, had it in water, dirt, dust, sand, everything you can think of, and it's, from the looks of it, not torn or anything. So yeah, highly recommend that. But you'll need your wallet with those things. Moving on, and if you notice, I wasn't wearing it just yet, but a watch, and my watch of choice is the G-Shock. Now G-Shock is a classic. I prefer it because you can take a beating, and I always wear it on my right hand. Now, funny story, I still have an Apple Watch. I think I have the SE. I can check right now. I should have been prepared with that before starting the video, I know. But I have it here in this case, and there's a story behind it. I had my Apple Watch, yeah, SE. It was the Galaxy Space Grin, whatever it's called. I dropped it maybe once getting into my truck, and I knew when I dropped it, it was just a goner. I got lucky it wasn't. And also I learned my lesson. I did not have a screen protector for it. Well, a few months ago, I dropped it from my dresser in the house onto the hardwood floor, and it fell just, I didn't have this protective wristband, you know, case on it. So it just had the regular band that it comes with. Anyway, it fell and it slammed on the floor. When it hit, oh my goodness, the sound it made, I knew it broke the instant, the millisecond that it hit. And I heard that noise, I knew the screen was a goner, and sure enough it is. So I still have this one as a backup, but my main everyday watch is the G-Shock. It's durable. I can use it with anything that I do, and I don't have to worry about it breaking or running out of battery either, which is something I've noticed as well. This one's starting to run out of juice a lot quicker after they release a new one. So take that, do with that information as you will, what you want, whatever it is. I don't know. Okay, moving on. Now, music, podcast, whatever you listen to, or you're watching YouTube and, you know, videos, TikTok videos, and obviously you're going to need a great way to listen to these with little to less interruption and sound from the outside world. AirPods. Now, I got the 3s here, and I got this case for these, right? I was smart this time around. I got a case, and let me see here. So I want you to see the case. It's pretty neat. Oh no, oh no, hold on. I'm afraid to drop the light. There it is. Okay. Now these are interesting. See the little case here? Little durable case. In case I drop it, it's not supposed to break upon impact like that watch. But if you open it, right? This is so satisfying, by the way, because that little magnet it has. Here you can see that, you know, it's green, meaning they're charged already, but I love that. I can do that all day. And yeah, just pop these in. They're the 3s, and you're good to go. Listen to your podcasts, listen to music, listen to them while you're on the, well, not in your car. Hopefully you can play your music on your phone, but if you're on an airplane, a train, or something else, these definitely come in handy. Not to mention you can text back with them, you can talk on the phone with them, super just comfortable, just pop right in. And then the case, of course, recharges them when you place them back in. One thing I do like, even with this case on, if you have a wireless charger pad, pop these on and it still charges. So really neat feature. I thought they did really good with it. Moving on, and I know you've seen this on the channel before several times, but power banks. Power banks are super important. I mean, you can bring this along with you, and if you notice, I didn't have the brick with me, but that's because I carry this bad boy. Now this is a Nintendo Switch Anchor power bank, and I mean, I know you can't tell from here, but it has a satisfying little power indicator. It has a regular USB port, USB-C port. This has just a gray color. It has like a matte finish on it in black. You can't really tell from the video, but let me just show you. Oh, that sound, that button action. I mean, it looks good, feels good, and it feels like hefty in your hands. Like this thing powers a Switch. It can power, you know, power it while you play it, power your devices while you're using them. And yeah, with this one I've noticed I've been able to charge 2 to 3 phones on one, just, you know, full charge from it, and then some, which is really neat. So yeah, power bank. And this one comes with its own little case, little bag here. It has the little charging cables in it as well, USB-C. So either pop that in there or just have it, I just have it loose in there because if I need it, I just want to make sure I can grab it and go. So yeah, power bank, you're gonna need that. Next, pen. Now, just to kind of stay with the theme of an all blacked out, I guess, accessory minus the charging cable, marker, and permanent marker here, as you can tell. Just keep that because I need to write on some things occasionally, and I mean, if I need a pen, I need a pen, but marker to you know, make sure I know what's mine. Simple enough. Next, flashlight. Super easy to use, super lightweight, super thin. This one's made of metal, and I think this came in a pack of 4 off of Amazon. It takes like AAA batteries, I think 1 or 2, but it works really well. Super light, has a little pocket clip or belt clip that you can use, and yeah, I've seen them in different colors, but you need a flashlight. Now this one I recommend obviously just to use by hand. There are some, and those are the ones that I use, but I have the ones that have the headband to hold on your head or on a beanie. Personally, I'm not a fan of doing this. You look silly and you're about to just drop it, break it, and then you're stuck in the dark because you broke your flashlight. So flashlight though is super important. You'd be surprised at how much you actually use it. Not saying you need it, and I hope you don't, but you'll use it and you'll be glad that because you needed it, you had it on you. Does that make sense? Okay. Next, this is another odd one, but here's where I have my actual pen. Now this is from the Atomic Bear. So it's a pen, as you can see there. It has a little clip on it too. It's not a flashlight, although it looks very similar to, this is a flashlight, this is a pen. They look very similar in design, but obviously, as I mentioned, this one is a pen. And I always have this one with me too. It's made of metal, so it's not too hefty, but still feels solid. It feels good in your hand, right? You can write with it. But also, if you pull this part out here, you can flip it. Now you have a glass breaker. So if you're stuck in the car, cut off your seatbelt, and then you just break the glass of this bad boy here. Look at that. Let's see if it can, yeah. That comes in handy. And it's pretty pointy and sharp, so just be careful. I keep the pen side out so I don't mess up my stuff. Yeah, so yeah. Next, and this is just, again, what I carry in this pouch, is this knife from Kershaw. Not sure how well you can see it there, but it's palm length, smaller than my palm, excuse me. And it's a little just belt clip knife from Kershaw, just regular all black, but I love it because this one has a really awesome just open mechanism. Look at that. And again, super tiny knife. Really, I use this one just to open like toys for the kids, open up some packages in the mail. It's just also very good at being a fidget toy. I'll do that a few times because it's honestly satisfying. Woo. Yeah, so that's also in there. Now, next is kind of more like the accessories piece, I guess you could say. And I've had this going on, what, 6 years, I think? And it's a bracelet, leather bracelet from, let's see if we can get it in focus, from Briar. And it has a little gold stud to loop it and close it on. I've been wearing it every single day to the gym, to work, at home, when I'm doing stuff, you know, tools in the water, whatever. This thing is awesome. And then I like it because it's black, so it matches everything too. And I don't even notice it when I'm wearing it. I notice it, in fact, I notice it when I don't wear it. But yeah, so that's just part of the accessories, I guess. Those vary by everyone's choice and style, so make sure you do have your own because they make a world of a difference. I feel naked without it. Speaking of, next is an additional ring. Now, I always have my wedding band on. This thing never comes off, but my wife got me this ring for Christmas. It's actually from Fossil, and it's an anchor. Not sure how well you can see there. Yes, it's an anchor, and it's just silver, and I wear it on this side, on this hand. So just pop it on like so, and you have yourself a little accessory ring. I like it. Picasso. All right. Next, in case I'm not wearing this one, or I'm tired of it, or it's too casual for the occasion, I'll throw on a bracelet chain instead. And this one is also from Fossil. Let's see how well you can see the detail here. Yeah, I'll have to go to the B-roll clips that I'm throwing on here, but yeah, it has a little pair of arrows on it, and this thing is also very comfortable to wear. You just clip it here, and then you're ready to go. Now, last but definitely not least, and this I guess just a photographer in me, but I have a coin. Now, this coin in particular is special to me because not just it looks cool and the color of it and the texture that it has, the way it feels, the weight that it has to it, or even just the game. It's from Super Mario Odyssey. This is a game for the Nintendo Switch. If you know, you know, and you're cool, and make sure you subscribe. If you don't know, just know it's one of the best Super Mario games that you could ever play. And if you get the chance, you should definitely play it for the Nintendo Switch. Now, for me, it holds a close, dear memory because my son got into video games, obviously because of me, but he got into them even more so when he started playing Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. My wife got it for me for Father's Day of, I think, 2020. And funny story is, as soon as I popped it in, I remember I'd been waiting to play it. I wanted to play video games on the channel, and I just didn't do it. But I digress. And so yeah, he saw me playing it. He's like, "Oh, that looks really cool, Dad. Can I play?" I'm like, "Sure." My wife's like, "Oh, hold on, let Daddy play. He hasn't had a chance to play. Like, he's been waiting." I was like, "It's fine." In my mind, I'm like, he's not gonna play for a long time. He's going to play maybe 5 minutes tops, get bored of it. He doesn't know what to do. He's a little kid at the time. He didn't really know how to play the games either. And then it would be my turn. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I got him hooked right away. He was playing it for hours on end, asking me for help when he needed it, but really he was the one playing the game. It was super cool though, because I still played it with him, and we share that memory and that bond over video games, and we beat it eventually. We went through all the levels, found all the power moons. It was super fun. Super Mario Odyssey is a great game, but it holds that special memory for me, so that's the reason why I carry that coin. And I occasionally post photos of it on social media or video. Just know when you see this, it reminds me of my son. All right, now next, and I think this is, I guess just a bonus. So put everything's back in the pouch. That's put away. Is I guess just my regular everyday knife that I carry on me. Now this is nothing fancy. It is a knife from the brand called Coast. I think I got this at Walmart or Home Depot. It's the LX247. And this does not have an awesome smooth opening mechanism like the other knife does, but if you notice this, just pop it open like that, and this one is just like so perfectly balanced. It is a lot more hefty, not in weight but in size. It's actually lighter. The blade is about, I'd say about a little longer than the other one, but this one is like my real heavy duty everyday knife. I keep it in my pocket at all times. If I'm not wearing jeans, I throw it in my pocket still. I notice that I don't have it, so I use it pretty often, whether I'm just cleaning out my nails, cutting off calluses, what else, cleaning up stuff, I don't know. It just, I use it so much, even if I'm just fidgeting with it like that, and then back and forth to close it, or just this little piece here, because this one is all it does. But yeah, keep this knife on me at all times. Goes in the right pocket, right front pocket, and yeah, it comes in handy. Should I ever need it, it's there. And then last but not least is the iPhone. It is an iPhone 11. You can tell here I've had it for some time because the screen protector, has some damage to it already, but it's the iPhone 11. Camera works great for video. I even take video on it for like TikTok, Instagram, even for videos on YouTube, and I just throw them in, pop them on a little tripod that I have, whether it's the Manfrotto or another one, and just go ahead and record with it. Record either way, of course, and yeah, comes in handy. Again, I use it all the time like everyone else does. Have an OtterBox case on it, and this one I actually have the metal plates here, so I can use a sticky what is it called, pop it socket. If you know, put it in the comments. I don't know honestly what it's called, but I use it all the time, and I just don't have it because I dropped it in the truck and I need to go get it. But yeah, phone is also a must. Anyway, that's it. That is my EDC on everything that I take and carry with me on a daily basis. That's why it's EDC, everyday carry. But also what I recommend that you have with you when you're traveling by any means. Like I said, you're going out of town, you're just taking a road trip, you're going to the restaurant to get some tacos, whatever you're doing, make sure you have those things with you, especially when you know the weather's bad, or you just feel like you need some of those things because you're running low on charge on your phone. You know you're gonna need your knife to open something. You know that your watch is about to die, so you need your G-Shock, or that's just your preference of choice and you don't want it to break, or you don't want to waste money buying a replacement. Yeah, I know, I'm still a little heartbroken about it. So yeah, you take your watch with you. And then of course your accessories, you know, make it yours. Have your rings, have your earrings, your bracelet, whatever you take, make sure you have it with you, because honestly it adds a little bit of personality to your appearance and it makes a difference. It really does. And then of course your cell phone, tu celular, iPhone game, Apple game for life. So that's not gonna change. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe, leave a like, and comment as usual. Thank you again for the support as we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. I know it's not a whole bunch, but it feels like an accomplishment because it's something I've been trying to do for some time, and I just noticed, I think today actually, that I hit 100 subscribers. I was like, well, I had no clue. Like that's awesome. Like that's worth celebrating. So yeah, anyway, until next video, hope you enjoyed. Peace.